Oh my gosh!
So here is Bella's chicken. I'm going to boil it up with some water and make a broth with it. And I'll use the chicken for her, and I'll use the broth for my soup. There it is. Let's make a broth. Let it boil and make some soup. Okay, so now that the chicken is done, I took it and put it aside for later. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of dry chicken broth, 2 heaping tablespoons of a dry chicken broth, and I'll stir it in. Now in my best before pantry, I had this veggie soup. I have this left over, and I'm just going to throw it in there with the soup. So I'm going to add the yellow and red peppers, the dehydrated ones I did a while back, and we're just going to pump up that soup. Oh, and I can't forget magic salt, magic salt, magic pepper, magic pepper. And here's last piece of turkey roast, all cut up and ready for the soup. And oh, the last piece of onion that was in the fridge, I'm going to cut that up. All chopped up and ready to go. Well, it's just about done. I'd say another 5 minutes, but man, does it ever smell good. I bet you this is delicious. Remember that lasagna noodle I forgot to use? Well, guess what? I'll use it in this recipe. Well, the soup is ready. Look at that. It's going to be good soup. Yummy, 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 yummy. Since the soup is very hot, I'm just going to taste test it this way and let you know what I think. I put some of those chow mein noodles in there because that's my favorite thing to do. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's really good. That turned out amazing. And I put just enough of that chicken broth in there where it's not overbearing. It's so good. Lots of flavor. I could actually taste the red peppers. Mmm. 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 Well, I didn't make the recipe, but this is Bella's meals for the next 2 days. Chicken, kale, and egg. Chicken, kale, and egg. So I was in my pantry today trying to figure out what I'm going to make for supper tonight. And I decided to peek in my $5 emergency stash. And I never noticed these were dated January and March 2024. So I had 3 more things I could add to my best before pantry now. Because, well, they could still be good for a while. But I might actually use maybe 1 or 2 tonight. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the au gratin and the cheddar bacon scalloped potatoes. And I'm going to make my meal with that tonight. The other one will go on the best before shelf with the rest of the stuff that I have to use up. Okay, so these are one of my emergency meals. So I picked these up when they're on special. They're scalloped potato in a box. It has the au gratin flavor, cheddar cheese. You get the mashed potatoes, or I'll get hamburger helper. I'll get $5 worth and I'll put it aside. So now I'm starting to look at dates, like I said, and I just cleaned out my pantry twice, which is fine, but I buy these and make sure that they're a couple years ahead. And I just bought these this summer. So I don't know. I keep finding stuff in my pantry. Like, I just went through these and looked through the dates and everything else. And it's like, is time going faster than it's supposed to? Because within, 3 weeks, this went over date? Not over date, but best before guys, if you don't know, okay, there's a difference. Expired means the product might be bad. Like, really, really look at it, because it's probably bad. But if it's best before, that's a shelf life. That means the quality, the texture, the smell might be not at its peak. But it's edible. It's perfectly fine. Sometimes it's good for another 6 months to a year. If it's dry, the only thing really that will go bad that I believe is the packet inside. It might go kind of stale, or it might harden up the package, whatever. But you know what? I've never had a problem with these. Mind you, I eat them when I'll like within the time, right? But yeah, that's probably why they don't have an expiry date on them. They have best before dates, but see, best if used. So if you want top quality taste, use it by that time. But you won't die if you eat it like, 6 months after. It's still good, perfectly good. But I'm adding it to my pantry, my best before pantry. That means it will be in my next couple meals. Well, one of them anyways. These ones are going to be used up tonight. So like I said, $5 meals, guys. You just pick these up, and they're good for emergency meals. If you're not feeling well, or if you want something quick, or you just want to add it to something, hey, it's good. It's cheap. Why not? Well, used to be cheap. Now, the cheapest I've seen is $1.99 on special. Same with Kraft Dinner. Not Kraft Dinner. Same with Hamburger Helper. It's like $2.49. But I can make it a lot cheaper, right? Scalloped potatoes. I've never made them. Well, I make them from scratch. But I've never tried making the dehydrated version, so I could package them or can them. Not can them, but put them in jars and make my own dehydrated ones, maybe. So maybe that's a future recipe I could try, is making dehydrated potatoes. That would be good. The sun is... So the lighting is kind of weird today because the sun is aiming at this camera a certain way, and it's windy outside, so it's making the bushes go like this and the trees go like this. So anyways, that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna make this. But question is, guys, do you find that time and time again you buy things, you put it in your pantry, and you thought, I just bought this, and it's like the best before date is that month that you're looking at it? That's what happens to me all the time. Even after I do a pantry clear out. Even after I just look through everything and I look back at the same boxes and it's like, okay, time to eat it up. Either that or time really, really, really does fly. Well, change of plans. I won't be making that for dinner tonight. I'll be making it tomorrow night because we just had a friend invite us over for supper. So I'm not making supper tonight. Yay! Yay! So I'll think of something to do tomorrow with these. It's not just going to be this. I'm going to do something with it. Some kind of casserole. So maybe something in the crock pot. Oh, maybe something in the oven. Ooh, we'll see. But anyways, guys, that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going out for dinner at a friend's house. So yay, no cooking for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment below. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye for now.